Hi everybody. We left you yesterday cutting up some rebar and piling it into the mini dump and using the mountain escalator to bring it all up from the road level. We're going to continue doing that. Imie's she took control of that task yesterday afternoon, and she's going to continue doing it and finish off the 16 mil rebar. But before we get to that, we're just going to mark our corners on this foundation. Okay, we don't have the inside corners set for the side wall. Setting these corners, it's just taking a little bit of effort. We're looking for the 2-meter mark right there. And we got to go level. Just a second. Oh, and we want to go to 3.6. Oh, and 3.6. It's right there. Now we need another pair of hands.
A little bit higher.
We just want to make a point where this thing can touch,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay, let's do this. A screw should be fine. Okay, you need to hold that one in the right spot. And what is the measurement? What is the distance measurement we need to have? 2.8 is the peg to peg, right?
2.95.
2.95. That's 2.95 right there. This point, where was it?
I know, that's why you better use a screw.
Okay, let's do this again. 2.95. Yeah, right there. That's right. Okay. Okay. I'm actually 2.96. Are we level? This is probably 2.95 right there. Okay. Yep, good. Okay, I'm pulling it tight. It should be level right now. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right. Now I should put a peg, first of all, I should put a piece of rebar right in that point, right now. That's the center point. Yep, buddy, now. I mean, we've got to dig to about right here, you know, plus another 20 centimeters. Wow. It's a lot of rock to dig.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go down to the road level now, to the loading platform area for the mountain escalator, and we're gonna get Imie started on cutting and bending all the 16 mil rebar that we need. Yeah, there's a lot of cutting and bending involved in this rebar. Anyway, we finished cutting a bunch of 16 mil pieces, and Imie's down there bending them. And what I'm going to do will sound crazy, but it's the right thing to do. Now that I've got this first half of the forms all up, I'm unhappy with it, and I'm going to take it all down.
What?
What? What?
What? What?
Say what again? Say what again? What?
After asking what, the next logical question is why. As I said, because it's the right thing to do. A couple viewers have already pointed this out in comments, so I can't say I came up with this direction on my own, but I should have.
If you've been following the last few videos, you'll know that I put up the outside or oceanside forms first. That's the back of those outside forms we're looking at right now. And if you understand concrete formwork, you know that the next step is installing rebar, and then the next step after that is putting up the inside forms, or in my case, the mountainside forms. But since I'm making a concrete box, which I'm standing in right now, which will become the foundation for the second floor, by putting up the outside or oceanside forms first, I'll box off the inside, or the mountainside of the box, exactly where I have to work to do the next two stages, the rebar then the inside forms. All this to say I've made a mistake, but I'm fixing it before it gets out of control. I'm taking down all the outside forms Amy and I spent so much time adjusting. I'm moving them to the mountainside, and I'll put them up again as the inside formwork. Then working in all that open space on the outside of the box, I'll hang the rebar, set up new outside forms, and get on with the concrete pour.
Look at that. Back a little bit. Mountainside forms. We've got 4 of them in now. I'm starting to stray a little from my pink line. That's way off. Yeah, almost 180, almost 3 centimeters off. But that's easy to fix because we're not connected. Oh, we're connected up there. Okay, let's do that. You can see kind of right in the middle, there's a jog back. And is that on a joint? 1, 2, yes, it's right on a joint. And I think if I push that forward about 3-4 centimeters, it's going to be perfect. The whole wall is going to be perfect, he says optimistically. Now that I've got the back form up again, and it's secured with these little braces, I don't want to make the mistake I already made by not bracing it against the mountain. Okay, I was considering doing the corners, but I've only got about an hour and a half of daylight left before cleanup. So I think the one thing that I can do quickly and easily by myself is to pack all this pipe back in and hang it and get the verticals in, just get the supporting structure in the exact same way I had it a week ago. two things that I'm doing here that the pros will already recognize because some of them mentioned it in the comments. I'm staggering the pipe to give it more consistent strength or pull all the way across the length of the wall. And I'm only doing the nuts hand tight for two reasons. One is I want to put all the vertical pipe in. The vertical pipe isn't in yet. Going to do that. And two was using the power drill because it really cinched up the connections quickly, immediately. And this is only, I think it's 15 mil, maybe even 12 mil plywood. So I think using this thing sucked the plywood in too much, exaggerating some of the waviness. Well, it took about a day and a half to get back to where I was when I decided to tear it down. I've got now the back forms up, secured. I don't have the verticals in yet, but I've got the horizontals in and they're secured. And it's a much straighter wall than before. I mean, I am really impressed. And actually, one of the things I'm noticing is because I don't have those verticals in, it seemed to me that in the previous iteration, when I had the verticals in and I tightened up the nuts and the shackles, I was really pulling on the plywood. So, I wonder if those verticals are so necessary. The horizontals are the ones that are keeping the wall flat and on the same plane. So I'm going to ask my construction guru, my consultant guy who I hired, and I'm going to get him out here and see if he has an opinion on that. Okay, but it's, as I said, it's taken a day and a half, but I'm back to where I was, and that means now next corners. Yeah, corners. Bye now.